NFC Championship game weekend. We knew it was coming. We knew who the best teams in the NFC were. It was us, Bird Gang, all day, and Niners. They say bang, bang, Niner gang. This Bird Gang over here, y'all already know that. So I got my man Steve, he back again. They did persevere against the Dallas Cowboys, but of course we knew that because the Cowboys are sluts. Everybody get a turn with them. Excuse my language. I'm trying to keep it professional up here. But I'm hyped, man. I am super hype about this weekend. My team is 100% on defense. We locked and loaded. I got one of the best leaders as my quarterback. They coming to Philly, and they had the nerve, the unmitigated gall to put 49ers draw, gear, whatever you want to call that, on Rocky? Y'all tripping. Last time that happened, Minnesota did it in a championship game when we won a Super Bowl, and they went down 38-7. Not saying that's going to be the case, but we lock and loaded. But you know what? The Niners got dogs over there too, so no disrespect to them. Them boys played hard. They played strong all year, and they persevered as well. They had a third-string quarterback, made it all the way to the big game before the big game. So I got Steve up here. We're gonna talk our matchups. We're gonna talk about how we feel. And I don't know if we want to do score predictions or not. I don't know how you feeling today, Steve. How you doing today, bro?
I'm Gucci, man.
Gucci,
always
ready for this weekend? Yes, sir. How you feeling?
Very confident.
Me too, bro. Me too.
Very confident.
Me too.
Everybody thinks that the Eagles are going to beat the Niners.
They don't, though.
They ain't played nobody. Yes, they do.
I'm trying to tell you. That's what I've heard. I've seen the other side.
My research for the last 48 hours.
Me too. You seen that?
On this conversation.
Good.
Watching the TV, watching the predictions.
I've been seeing a lot of Niners predictions, though. Your boy Shannon Sharp even went with y'all.
I mean,
Shannon went with y'all.
Who went with us?
Shannon went with y'all. I think Keyshawn went with y'all too, if I'm not mistaken. But of course, he West Coast, so that makes sense there. So tell me how you feel, man. What, like, as far as let's get started from the ground up. So from your team perspective on your roster, and as far as injuries are concerned, I know y'all have a couple nicked up players as far as y'all star people are concerned. You have any concerns with McCaffrey? I know Elijah's been limited. He's questionable for Sunday. They said McCaffrey's playing. They say Debo's playing. Any concerns with that at all?
Only person I'm worried about is Mitchell.
Mitchell, yeah.
Everybody else will be there. Mitchell will be there.
I think he's going to be there. He might be limited
on both sides. So, I mean, really, it's just like boxing. Let's get it on. Let's get it on.
That's how I found. You know what? To be honest with you, I just said that, and like I was on a Bleacher Report. And let me tell you something, man. Like, all Niner fans aren't the same. Like, you're a real Niner fan, meaning that you know your stuff. You don't talk out your ass. But some of these Niner fans just blatantly disrespecting the Eagles like we ain't a good team. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's weird to me because most Niner fans I talk to are knowledgeable. They understand the game, and they don't talk out their ass. They say, okay, yeah, we good too. But they ain't like, y'all stink. I'm like, yo, what's going on? Okay, cool. I feel it. You know what I mean? I understand where y'all coming from. You got to be confident in your team, but like, don't set yourself up for failure. You know what I mean? Like, this is going to be a good game. I think, to be honest with you, I think it's going to be better than the Super Bowl. What's your thoughts on that?
That one's a little bit tough due to the simple fact I feel like there are 4 quality teams remaining.
True.
And that any Super Bowl match is going to be a good Super Bowl match due to the simple fact that all 4 teams have very, very solid offenses.
True.
And all 14 defenses are playing at a peak right now. So when you got a combination both sides doing extremely well, it's going to boil down to the third leg, which is special teams.
Special teams. Yeah, I think we do good on that. I think y'all do too as well. And and we'll talk about the AFC on the other side, but like, as far as y'all concerned, I'm gonna tell you, let's go ahead and just start with it. Because our team, we talked about your injuries a little bit. We got Avonte Maddox back, our starting slot cornerback. We're 100% healthy as of today. So that's a blessing right then and there. I feel really good about how we could play you guys. I think we play single high. I don't think we have to play too high just because y'all don't have an over-the-top threat. For me, we have to double Kittle because he's going to be a problem in the middle. And I feel strong enough with our cornerbacks with Slay and Bradbury. Not saying they're going to lock Debo and Ayuk down, but I think they'll be proficient with our defense. And then, we got to stop the run. We got to play 8 in the box sometimes. I think we're going to have to play some 8 in the box. We're going to have to have our safety lurking. It depends on what McCaffrey does. And the thing about McCaffrey is he's like he's a utility weapon. Like, he can do everything that you want him to do. So you just can't say, okay, we're gonna stop him and get some run. You got to worry about the swing passes, but he can run routes too. It just doesn't have to be swing passes. It hasn't been done a lot so far this year, so I can see a couple of wrinkles that's going to be happening with your team. But from a defensive perspective, I feel good. For our offense, we're 100%. Lane Johnson is going to play. Joey Bosa's, Nick Bosa, he's going to be a problem, and we're going to have to play some one-on-one ball. I saw a stat that we are the team that does not give help to our tackles because we believe in them so much. We might have to chip Nick a little bit. I'm hoping that we don't have to early. But I do respect that Nick Bosa is a threat, but the rest of our defensive line, I think we can handle. I think we have the best offensive line in football. It's not going to be a problem. The only other concern I got is y'all linebackers, but we'll see what happens there. Like, do you have anything that you look at our team and say, you know what, this is what they do well. This is what we're going to have to stop. What's your thoughts on the Eagles?
I mean, I think the Eagles overall play team defense. You guys have extreme depth at the D-line. To have 4 players at the end of the year that has over 10 sacks is huge.
Huge.
I know you guys have a quality corner in Slay as far as being able to kind of lock down one side of the field.
Right.
My question is going to be, and I think it's going to be the difference in the game, are the linebackers.
Yeah.
Which linebacking core is able to not just fill when it comes to the run,
right,
but most important of all, guard tight ends.
Yeah.
Deal with matchups out of the backfield. What makes us unique is we basically have a 3-headed monster in the backfield.
Right.
And healthy because now we're able to run north and south with a little power, but explosive. But we have 2 running backs in Debo and Christian. And we kind of alternate if we have a 2-back set or we're flip-flopping one or another in the backfield and putting the other one in the slot. Those are where the matchups are going to be created as far as linebackers, that nickel player, who is going to be able to not necessarily cut down on the big plays because a big play is going to happen.
Right.
But who can kind of control the clock.
That's going to be big. 100%. That's going to be huge. And I think really it depends what happens with if someone can get a good lead, a good start, it changes the game. If it stays tight, I think that plays to your advantage. If it stays tight, it plays to your advantage. If we can get ahead, what we do is now we can unleash our sack monsters. Like we could just say we could turn up, pass rush. We don't got to worry about, the motions. We ain't got to worry about getting those dink and dunks and these screens that y'all do so well. And that still could happen. But the time is going to be managing the clock, like you said, is going to be huge. But also not just managing the clock, but having scoring possessions on those clocks. It's one thing to have the clock for 10 minutes and put up a field goal, and then it's a whole nother thing for having it for 10 minutes and putting up a touchdown. So it really is going to depend on what the result of those drives are going to be. So I understand where you're coming from there. Let me ask you this. So coin toss happens, y'all win. Do you defer or do you accept?
We defer.
You defer? You think so?
Absolutely.
I hope that's the case. I kind of want the ball first because
we want y'all to have the ball first.
Meek gonna be in the stadium. It's gonna be electric. We're gonna have a lot of hype, and if we get the ball first, and it's gonna be up to us. So we score on that first drive, it's gonna be a problem. I'm gonna tell you that right now. Now, if y'all shut us down, it's 3 and out.
No, it's not. It's not gonna be a problem. That's my whole point. Everybody thinks that in so many different ways that they're going to run through the Niners.
No, I'm not saying we're going to run through them. I say we score first on that first drive. We have momentum plus the crowd. That's all going to fill in.
4 quarters. If y'all get the ball first, the crowd is going to be relevant.
And that would be the case. But that would be the case if y'all had experience. But my thing is this. It'd be a difference if y'all had a veteran QB. No, that would be, to me. I get you, but this is the first time he's been on the East Coast to play the away game. He's played in Seattle, of course. He played in Seattle, and they're loud there.
Iowa. He's not far from the East. He's only been he played at Iowa State.
Iowa's like in Midwest. That's like
that's
miles on top. That's 2 time zones.
That's 1 hour's difference.
In time zones.
For 1 year. Y'all make it seem like the kid just because he was drafted this year. the last player of the year. Go back and do the research. Look how good he was at Iowa State. Look how he competed against Jalen Hurts when it was Oklahoma.
I saw that.
Iowa State. The kid hasn't lost. He went to Seattle one day.
Yes, that's Seattle. That's Seattle. Our defense looks different in Seattle. Let's just be honest.
Okay. Our defense looks different too. And I looked up. Y'all ain't played nobody either.
Okay. Anybody either. Okay. True.
Who have y'all played?
That's true. That's true. I mean, we played the Vikings, blew them out.
Game 2 of the year.
Yeah, that's cool.
Next. Who have y'all played?
So we play y'all this week. That's all that matters.
No. So, who have y'all played?
Who have y'all played?
Argument about us that we have.
I haven't said that's somebody else's argument. I didn't have that argument. You can put that's y'all. Whatever conversation you have before this one, that's cool. I didn't bring that up. I have not said y'all ain't played nobody.
You brought it up to me. I
didn't bring it up in our last pod.
But I
didn't bring it in the last pod.
Sit here and act like that was not a question.
No, that's what people are saying. But I'm not focused on that though. You play. Listen, you play your schedule. Me and you in the same boat. That's how I look at it. Like you play on the schedule. I didn't make it up. You didn't make it up. You play what you play. So it is what it is. The question is, like, there's going to be some so we're comfortable at home, right? So I give us an advantage for having the home field advantage. You got to give me.
We're comfortable on the road.
We're going to see. So this is the thing. I was saying it earlier. This is going to be Ali versus Tyson. This is a heavyweight fight that everybody wanted to see, period, because the 49ers come with some clout. They come with some prestige. The Eagles were the number 1 seed. It's the number 1 versus number 2. It don't get no much better than that, And it's not like they're like fluke number 1s and fluke number 2. The 49ers and Eagles are head and shoulders above every other team in the NFC. So this is what the game is supposed to be. And to me, I really feel as though that the advantage for us is our home field and the quarterback. Those are our 2 advantages. The other advantage, I'm not going to say an advantage. I'm going to say that one thing I do like is that we have the best offensive line in football. You have a very good offensive line too. Not discounting y'all, but we have the best offensive line in football. With that being said, I think we can negate some of the
pass. What makes the offensive line the best?
What do you mean? We have 3 All-Pros on our team. What are you talking about?
Okay.
We got
that's based off who y'all played, right?
That's based off of statistics. Okay, you can say okay.
Based off of who y'all played.
Okay, cool. Y'all got the best tackle in the game. Period. Trent Williams is the best tackle in the game, but we got the best right tackle in the game, and Lane Johnson. We got the best center in the game, and Jason Kelce. We have the best left guard in the game, besides Zach Martin when he plays that position, and Landon Dickerson. So those 3 right there.
The best.
Malata is a beast. So
the best.
And we healthy. Well, Lane is a little hurt. Yeah, we good. So I feel good that we're going to be able to negate some of that pass rush. I think we're going to be able to run the ball on y'all. But the only thing I'm concerned with is getting to that second level. Kelce and Landon and Isaac, they're going to have to get to that second level.
Y'all gonna be ball on us?
I think we can run the ball on y'all. That's in our DNA. I say we put up at least 150 yards rushing, maybe more against you guys. I think we have the offensive line that can get to the second level. I bet. I'm just saying. We put about 50 against y'all. All in. I'm talking about all in. I'm not saying. Hold on. I just want to say this though. I'm not saying one person has 100. I'm not saying one person has 150 yards. I'm saying in totality. In totality, we have a running quarterback.
We're number 1 against the run, but
that's cool. We on 11.
150 yards up on us.
Y'all ain't played a quarterback like us. You ain't played a quarterback like Hurts.
Defense like ours.
No doubt. But guess what? It's 11 on 11 football. That changes the game.
Exactly.
Changes the game.
Exactly.
Y'all haven't played 11 on 11 football. Y'all defense haven't played 11 on 11.
Huh?
11 on 11 meaning that in the run game, 11 on 11 meaning that the quarterback is a threat to run the ball on called running plays. Y'all haven't played that.
Sherlock. No shit.
Yeah. Okay. So it's a different game. What I'm saying to you is that that's going to be to our advantage. Now, when it comes to y'all, what's going to be y'all advantage? Okay. Y'all have sneaky, fast running backs. Not even sneaky fast.
Right in the fucking mouth.
I don't think that's happening.
Same way Washington did.
I'm not worried about that. We're healthy.
We're
healthy. We got Jordan. Hey, we got
healthy then.
No, we won't. No, we won't. No, we won't. We didn't have. Listen. No, we were not. We didn't have Jordan. We didn't have Jordan Davis.
You've been doing all the talking.
Oh my God. Go ahead.
Y'all was so healthy that after y'all got punched in the fucking mouth and somebody ran for over 200 yards on y'all, that's when I got more defensive line help. Y'all was
we were hurt, sir.
Okay. All right.
Jordan Davis was hurt.
No one talks about that.
Okay. Okay.
No one
So what
talks
else?
about that.
So wait, where y'all?
No one talks about how the one quarterback who ran up and down on the field on us, which was Fields, was in Chicago and the weather was fucked up and we wasn't healthy. No one talks about that.
I only want to bring that up.
You don't have to. I will, because I'm a realist. I played the game. I understand it. There's levels to this shit.
There's levels to this shit.
Y'all gonna run for 150 yards on us.
That's not a lot, Steve. You act like I'm disrespecting you. 150 yards all in, all running backs and quarterback.
Us.
That's 50. So if Jalen Hurts get 50 yards, Miles Sanders get 50 yards, Gainwell get 50 yards, that's
fucking off, and we are not going to be able to do it. You know how hard it is to run for 150 yards in the game?
I'm not talking about one person, Steve.
I never said one person.
Okay.
I know y'all
book it.
Community. I know y'all got your quarterback that will take off and pop a 25 and 30, 40 yarder.
That's all we need. Right.
That's what we're playing for. You know why? Yeah. We're playing for Hurts because we don't feel like you guys can just straight up run the ball on us. No.
Okay.
You can't. No, you cannot.
Well, this is what I'm hoping for.
Tackles. Everybody on our team flies to the ball.
True.
And we're fucking healthy.
Y'all true. So True.
Y'all the best. That's all
true.
I'm saying.
But I'm gonna say this. When listen, if y'all do,
I need to call Coach Shanahan and make sure that we are even on the East Coast because the world is saying we have no shot.
Y'all took off today. And 150 yards doesn't listen. That doesn't mean we win the game. But I'm gonna tell you where we win the game. We win the game with the long ball. If our offensive line can stop the pass rush, and AJ Brown, he was already hot he won't get the ball. We throwing it deep on y'all. Because y'all susceptible to the deep ball. Y'all 29th in the NFL on deep passes. 29th.
Right.
29th, we're number one. What you think is going to happen?
What do you mean what I think is going to happen?
We going to throw the ball.
Everything that y'all think that y'all going to do, it's not going to be that easy.
I ain't saying it's going to be easy. I'm saying it's going to be done. We're going to test y'all. We're going to test y'all. And the thing about it is, so let me get off the Eagles. Let me get off the Eagles.
That's 12 games.
What are y'all gonna do well against us? Let me stop talking about us. What do you expect for y'all to do well against us? You say y'all gonna punch us in the mouth, run the ball. So how many yards y'all think y'all gonna rush on us?
Probably about 130.
Y'all 130. I hope so. If it's 130, we good. So how many yards you think y'all gonna pass on us? Y'all ain't doing 130 rushing.
What I think it is that we're gonna control the clock.
Okay.
That's what I think. If the ball is Hurts' hand, Hurts can't hurt us.
True fact.
If we're running for 130 yards and we pass for 210 and we got the clock, oh yeah, I know. Y'all so good, can't nobody do shit on you.
I ain't saying that, man.
Sound like a fucking Cowboy fan, bro.
Oh, I was about to tell you the same thing. I was about to say the same thing about you.
That was the same way they was talking last week.
The Cowboys. Yeah. I was gonna say the same thing about you, to be honest with you. Thinking we can't run 150. Like, really? All right, well, bet. So, y'all, throw for 210. Kittle's going to be a beast. I think Kittle probably what do you think Kittle get, 80, 100 yards?
Maybe about 65.
I think he'll get more than that. Kittle going to be the guy.
You got Debo, who's going to get a good 65, 70. You got Zoo, who's going to pop up with a good 40, 50 yards. You got Jennings, who's going to have quality catches, 25, 30 yards. You got Christian McCaffrey out there who's going to have another 75 yards. We're going to beat y'all by not giving y'all the ball. If our offensive line holds up and gives that boy any fucking time and we can average 3.5 yards a carry, y'all in trouble. You guys are in trouble. You're in trouble.
So what you're saying is
straight up the field. If Philly is winning and dominating and consistently putting up points, that's what gives that defense energy. If that offense is not on the field, you can wear down y'all front seven. You can.
I'm gonna say this. I think that you're discounting the fact how deep we are at defensive line. We're 8 deep.
Okay, so
I'm not saying you're not. I didn't say nothing about your team. I just saying, but you're saying wearing us down. That's right. I mean, we got Sue, we got Joseph, we got Davis, we got Reddick, we got BG, we got Sweaty, we got Hargraves, Fletcher Cox.
We continue to move the chains. Move the chains.
So do y'all think y'all win?
Picture. Y'all in the lights. I'm in the trenches. I'm in the trenches.
We the best trenches team in the league. What you talking about? Best O-line, best D-line.
The only thing that y'all fucking got is sacks. You know why you get sacks? It's because y'all put teams in long down situations, bro. Exactly. So if we're running the ball and we're moving the chains, there is not a whole bunch of pressure. That's the bottom line.
If y'all think y'all gonna
that does not have to throw the ball 30, 40, 50 times.
If you think y'all gonna run up and down the field on us,
you think, right?
You got another
That's
thing.
What you think, right? That's what you think, right? That's what you think, right?
I ain't saying that. All I'm saying is this. All I'm saying is this. We got a lot of different options.
Y'all gonna run for 50 yards on
150, buck 50.
200 yards against the Giants.
Pick your poison, G. 268 against the Giants. We put up 268. So if we put up 268, I'm saying 150, and I'm being respectful?
No, we're not the Giants. We're not.
Y'all know. I didn't say we gonna put up 268 against y'all. I know we ain't putting up 268 against y'all. Hell no. Y'all got the best defense in the league, hands down. We know that. Pass defense suspect.
Why just think y'all gonna run all over us?
150 I don't think 150. So maybe
y'all just gonna be able to throw the ball downfield. You think that everything that y'all hear on TV, you guys are gonna be able to do that shit against them? And we're the number one defense. We're the number one fucking defense.
Yeah. I do think we're gonna be able to. I think y'all should settle downfield.
Dallas the first time. Y'all beat Dallas the first time. What? 27-19.
Yeah. So let me ask you. It's the only question I'm gonna ask you.
No, hold on. And they didn't have that. They had a quarterback that made plays when he needed to make plays and didn't turn over the ball.
Okay, cool.
Y'all went to Indianapolis.
I'm not worried about the Cowboys. We ain't playing the Cowboys. We're playing the 49ers this week.
Right.
Y'all playing too high?
I know you don't want to hear. I know you don't want to hear reality.
Are y'all playing too high this week? Or y'all playing one safety up?
Down the distance. Yeah. You're coming to both. You have to.
Okay.
That's the difference between Philly fans and Niner fans. Real Niner fans understand the game.
Yeah.
Respect the game. You're talking about the single high.
We're gonna play single high. I think we gotta play single high against y'all. I think we can't play two. We can't play. Y'all don't have a deep. Well, y'all haven't showed. Not saying y'all don't. Y'all have not routinely showed a deep downfield threat, except for George Kittle, who gets open down in the middle of the field. We have to protect in between the hashes.
We do yak.
I know.
And let me get yard. Yeah.
And that's why we need to play single high, because we need another man to be. Yeah, we got to play man.
25, 40-yard passes down the field to make good plays.
You don't have to.
Yeah,
because you have a yak. So we need to have somebody down there to kind of stop that. That's how I look at it. I think we have to play single. I think we have to play single high. I think that, as far as our team is concerned, we have a lot of good things that we can take advantage of based off of the tape, based off the stats, based off what I know we can accomplish. But it all comes down to this. I think at the end of the day, no matter what we're talking about right now, it's turnovers. Whoever plays turnover-free football wins this game. You feel the same or you feel different?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
I feel the same. That's why I'm so confident in my quarterback. He doesn't turn the ball over.
He doesn't, but he's had opportunities. And they didn't take advantage of it.
Everybody's had opportunities.
True.
Have made a play. That's
true. You made a play
to actually complete the play.
And that's the difference.
Right now, since he's been in the league and been playing, he got 4 picks, 16 TDs.
Yeah.
That's a 1-for-4 ratio. I will take that with anyone.
But this is what I'm gonna tell you.
With anyone.
I understand, but he's Mr. Irrelevant for a reason. He was the last pick of the draft for a reason.
Yeah.
He's not like y'all trying to make it seem like he's a superstar quarterback, like y'all had in your back pocket. Y'all couldn't wait to unleash him. This was out of necessity, and guess what? Y'all were surprised. And it was good for y'all. It's good for y'all.
Nobody else picking.
It was exactly. And every team had 7 rounds to pick.
Same thing you can say about Tom Brady.
So you comparing him to Tom Brady.
Same thing right now you can say about Hurts and all the questions that people had about Hurts the first couple of years.
I get
right
you,
now,
man.
he's an MVP candidate.
Who? Hurts?
See, the difference is the matrix don't matter until you get on the field.
That's facts.
He went to Iowa State. He took a program that was under 500, took him to a bowl game.
Yeah.
Top quarterback of all time at Iowa State. You know why the matrix allowed him to fall at the bottom?
Because he was careless with the ball.
He doesn't have the height. That's why.
And he was careless with the ball.
It doesn't have anything to do with being a football player when you're drafted. It's no matter what you do when you get your opportunity. And he's 7-0.
He's 7-0 right now. About to be 7-1. So like as far as it goes. So what's your I know you gotta go. So what's your prediction on the game? Who's your MVP?
My prediction on the game is 23-20. Niners.
Okay.
23-20.
Who's your MVP?
My MVP is Christian McCaffrey.
Got you. I got it 28-17 Birds. Christian McCaffrey. Jalen Hurts, my MVP. I think he's gonna have a ball. He's gonna ball out 2 touchdowns on the ground, 1 in the air. But actually, you know what? Let's switch that. 2 in the air, 1 on the ground. I think he has a great game, and we get another touchdown from Miles Sanders. That's what I'm looking at right now. So, I mean, the best to you guys. Listen, nothing respect for 49ers, man, to be honest with you. A passionate fan base, you know, I mean, real recognized, real. Y'all usually, you know, y'all on top of y'all things. I never had a problem with 49er fans. To be honest with you, y'all got a hell of a team, hell of a fucking squad, you know, excuse my language. And like I said, this is Ali versus Tyson, man. This is gonna be a hell of a game. And I know you said you don't know if it's gonna be better than the Super Bowl. I think this is gonna be better than the Super Bowl just because all the juice. But on the other side of the AFC, I think that's gonna be better than the Super Bowl, to be honest with you, because these dudes got history. You got Burrow versus Mahomes, and you know Mahomes ain't beat Burrow yet. So real quick before you go, what's your prediction on that game?
Kansas City.
You got Kansas City winning
by 10.
By 10.
Yep.
Even with Mahomes ankle hurt.
Yep.
Jeez, I gotta go Burrow, man. I gotta go Burrow simply because
Kansas City is gonna do what everybody always wants Andy Reid to do. They're gonna
run the ball.
They're gonna have to
now. They're gonna have to.
Nah.
I don't know if your boy hurt though.
You know why they're gonna run the ball?
Because boy hurt.
Because the whole objective is to actually stop Mahomes.
Stop Burrow.
Because they want to keep the reason why they're going to run the ball because Cincinnati is going to be looking to stop Mahomes.
Okay, I got you. And then on top of that, you get to squeeze, you get to keep Burrow off the field too. That's the other part of it. So that makes, and they're going to be, and you're at home. I wonder if it's snowing out there this weekend. I wonder. Well, snow didn't matter last week, so who cares?
Cincinnati last year, and Cincinnati came back.
Yeah, they were beating them. That's true. Right. That is true. That's gonna be a hell of a game too. I wish we had a night game. I ain't gonna be lying. I ain't gonna lie to you. I wish our game was at night, but it's cool. Yeah, man. I got Burrow in there winning. I think it's gonna be a tight win. I wouldn't be surprised either way. Just like our game, to be honest with you, I wouldn't be surprised either way. But I got Burrow in them winning. I got them winning 28-23, something like that. And then I got, you know, the Eagles and the Bengals in the Super Bowl. You have the 49ers and the Chiefs, so we complete opposites. Definitely, you know, friend of the show, Rational Logic, once again, my man Steve, big 49er fan. I think they say bang, bang, not a gang or some bullshit. You know what I'm saying? It's a bird gang out here, though. You already know what time it is. You already know what time it is, G, and we about to win this game. Y'all!